Hey folks, it's James. It's day 4 of the 12 days of SketchUp for iPad. And now that you've imported the 2D plan that you want to build from, it's time to scale it up and start assigning some real dimensions in SketchUp for iPad. But what the heck was the way to do that again? Was it to use the scaling feature? Or maybe the tape measure? Arg! If you don't use SketchUp for iPad every day, it's so hard to remember this stuff. But I've got an answer for you that you'll never forget. Now let's scale the plan. Tap on the tape measure tool in the left menu, or find it by tapping the 3 dots at the bottom of the menu. Then with the tape measure tool activated, tap the point of the pencil on the left edge of the ruler, the 0 point of the scale. Then while gently holding the tip of the pencil down, draw a line across to your reference point on the right. Let's repeat this so we can build that muscle memory. Just start by tapping as close to a reference point as you can on the left, in this case my 0 point on my ruler. Then stretch it across to some other known point, in this case 44 feet, and release. Now I'm not scaling up the plan yet, I'm just practicing pulling this ruler across from one known point to another. Now let's do it for keeps. I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit so you can see as clearly as possible. I don't need this length dialog box at the moment, but I'm going to go from 0 to 44 with my tape measure. So let's make it active. I'll pull that line across for the last time. I will get as close as I can. Now I'm going to tap the length dialog box and enter 44. And that brings up this dialog box. Do I want to resize the model? And of course I do. And lo and behold, my entire 2D import has scaled up to the size that I have specified. And to prove that, let's just look at this scale figure that SketchUp adds. I'll use the select tool way up there. I'll tap on him and I will pull him over to the ruler. And when I zoom in, you can see he's about 5'6" to 6 foot high, but let's just to be sure, let's lay him down on his side. I'll use the rotate tool and I'll lock it into the green axis. Tap, extend, and pull him down, and sure enough, just about 5 feet 6, 5 feet 8, something like that. So this really works. Scaling up these plans, very accurate way to get started in SketchUp. Now I'll use 2 fingers again to undo that and tap out of this situation. And let me use the pinch and zoom to scale ourselves back out, zoom back out. And all that's left is I want to actually pull this plan over and make sure the corner of the plan is also coincidental with the origin, the XYZ axis in SketchUp. So I'm going to activate the plan and then press the move tool and pull that corner of the house right over until, in my best guess, the exterior face of that wall, and maybe you can see a little better, the left side of that scale ruler, which I aligned with the wall originally, is now right there at the green axis. Now that's pretty important, so let's practice that again. I'm going to get the plan where I can see both the corner of the design and the origin XYZ axis. I'm going to activate the move tool. I'm going to tap on roughly on that corner and pull it over, and in this case it snaps back to that axis because I think we already did it once. But that's the idea. Get it back over there to align perfectly with the, in this case, the green axis. And if I now come in here with the zoom tool and let's pan over a little bit, I really want you to get a good view of this, how that freehand plan plus that imported scale really is just spot on there on that origin of the XYZ axis in SketchUp. To go deeper and really master SketchUp for iPad, remember to check out the online courses I offer at the link in the description below. To see how SketchUp for iPad takes your iPad architecture skills to the next level, tap on this image, and I'll see you in the next lesson.